Hello folks, I'm Ed Blackburn for San Angelo Rodeo Live. So how are things in the U.S. Congress these days?
Busy, and it is good to be back home in Texas.
And you are a part of the Agricultural Committee.
I am. I'm on the Ag Committee. I chair the subcommittee on general farm commodities and risk management. We've just finished the Farm Bill and took a long time getting that done. Now the process is to implement the new programs that we have in the Farm Bill, and USDA is in the process of doing that. We're working with them to watch how they do that. Title I, which is the title, it's got all the program crops in it: cotton, and wheat, rice, soybeans, others. Now it's now time to implement those new programs. Cotton has got a brand new program in the sense that it is out of the program now and has a separate standalone issue. So cotton producers and other producers as well have got a lot of decisions to be made with respect to this new Farm Bill. Some of those decisions are once for a 5-year deal. You get to make a decision one time it lasts all 5 years. The others you can make on a yearly basis. But a lot of education needs to go on about the new Farm Bill.
What's the good news for West Texans?
Well, we're one day close to that drought-breaking rain. It's just so terribly dry. It's really discouraging. Obviously, the herds are being shrunk as a result of lack of pasture, and of course, prices are high. But trying to get back in the business and grow that cow-calf operation is really expensive, and no rain on these pastures is really a bit difficult. So, rain's the big issue, and Congress can't do anything about that one.
Well, I also understand that there's some issues that you have discussed about varmints and wolves and things of that sort.
Well, we've constantly got a conversation going about all predators. Clearly, helping people understand that feral hogs are predators. Bobcats, coyotes have always been recognized as predators. Gray wolf was reintroduced into the ranges in New Mexico and further north. Obviously, the Texas cattlemen and sheep and goat guys are concerned that those wolves may migrate south back into Texas. And so I'm not aware that that's happened yet, but I know that there's a lot of folks watching that process, particularly on that New Mexico-Texas border up in the Trans-Pecos area. Maybe
we ought to capture some of these Texas feral hogs and put them into the rodeo.
Well, they're looking for everything they can do. They've become a great hunting issue now, which have added value to property values throughout the district. But if they are tearing up your pastures or killing your sheep and goats and young calves, and they're a predator and a pest, and they are proliferating faster than we can kill them.
How long have you been involved with the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo? Well,
I'm a participant here in the sense that I just come and watch it. I'm actually on the rodeo committee in Odessa for the Sand Hills Rodeo. I've been on the rodeo committee since late 90s, helping put on that rodeo.
You're from the Midland, Odessa area?
I do. I live in Midland and grew up in Odessa, so I maintain dual citizenship. My mom still lives in Odessa, and I live in Midland, so I've got a working visa that allows me to transfer back and forth between the communities.
Well, that's not too far.
Not too bad. But I'm on the rodeo committee there, and have been involved in that since 1999. I've been coming down here to the San Angelo Rodeo since I've been a member of Congress. I've got some great supporters down here. My campaign treasurer is Deanna Mayfield, and she and her husband Stanley are active with the rodeo, and they've got granddaughters that are part of the ambassador program with the rodeo. So they invite us down every year to come and take in a couple of performances, and we're looking forward to tonight's invitational.
Do you have a favorite event?
Yeah, bull riding is probably obviously that's the one that everybody likes. You like to see the crash, you like to see those the contests. I mean, these bulls are just stunningly strong and powerful, and how a human being can hang on for any length of time. It is, and then I can understand maybe doing it once, but you get tossed off as hard as they get tossed off, and then you get back up and get on it the next night somewhere else in Texas. Those are pretty tough young men.
Back when I was at the University of Texas, I rode a bull once.
That would be a bull. I like it. Well, I can't even lay claim to that. I've not done that. I own a horse and ride my horse, but every once in a while he gets up on his tippy toes, and I don't like that. So riding a bull is just it's an amazing mindset for young men who would want to do that.
Congressman, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you bet, Ed. Good to be with you.
We're thankful for the support of Jim Bass Ford and Bud Light.